In 2021, he was one of the richest men on Earth. Just 1 year later, over $100 billion vanished from his net worth. No scandal, no crime, just one decision, and the empire he built began to crumble. This is not just the story of Mark Zuckerberg. It's a warning for anyone who dares to change the future too fast. Mark Elliott Zuckerberg is the co-founder, CEO, and chairman of Meta Platforms, formerly Facebook. He launched Facebook in February 2004 from his Harvard dorm room and rapidly transformed it into one of the world's most influential social networks. Today, he oversees a tech empire that includes Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and ambitious projects like the Metaverse. On September 7, 2021, Mark Zuckerberg was flying high. With a net worth of $142 billion, he was the third richest person in the world, behind Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos. Facebook was booming. It had over 2.9 billion monthly users, Instagram was dominating the social space, and WhatsApp was the king of global messaging. Zuckerberg's company, Meta Platforms Incorporated, had a market cap of nearly $1 trillion. But deep inside, Mark had a vision, a new dream, a virtual world where people could live, work, and play. That dream was called the Metaverse. On October 28, 2021, at Facebook's annual Connect event, Zuckerberg announced something no one expected. From now on, we're going to be Meta. Facebook, the name that built an empire, was gone, replaced by Meta, a company focused on building a futuristic 3D digital universe. Wall Street didn't cheer. Instead, they got nervous. Why throw away a winning formula? By February 3, 2022, things started to collapse. Meta's Q4 2021 earnings report came out. For the first time ever, Facebook lost daily users. Meta's share price dropped 26% in 1 day, wiping out $230 billion from its market value. It was the biggest one-day crash in U.S. stock market history. Mark Zuckerberg personally lost $31 billion in a single day. But he didn't stop. He doubled down on the Metaverse, spending over $10 billion that year on virtual reality projects. Throughout mid-2022, Meta's problems only got worse. On May 6, 2022, the stock dropped another 7%. On June 13, 2022, inflation fears hit tech stocks. Meta fell below $200 per share. On July 27, 2022, another weak earnings report shook investors again. At this point, Meta's stock had fallen more than 50% from its peak. But the biggest blow came on October 26, 2022. Meta reported a 91% drop in profit. The team behind the Metaverse had burned $3.7 billion in just 3 months. Investors panicked. Zuckerberg's personal net worth dropped to $36 billion, down over $100 billion from his peak. He had officially become the person who lost the most money in a single year. In human history, people laughed. Headlines mocked, "Mark's Metaverse is a money pit." Zuck lost more than entire countries make in a year. Employees were worried. On November 9, 2022, Meta laid off 11,000 workers, about 13% of its staff. Zuckerberg admitted he got it wrong and took responsibility, but he never apologized for believing in the future. In early 2023, Meta started recovering. Zuckerberg called it the year of efficiency. He cut costs, shut down projects, and focused on core products. And slowly, investors returned. By December 2023, Meta stock had doubled from its low. Zuckerberg's net worth climbed back to $80 billion. Still far from the $142 billion peak, but he proved one thing: he wasn't done yet. In February 2023, Meta stock jumped over 23% in a single day, its best performance since 2013. By February 2024, his net worth officially crossed $115 billion. meaning he had fully recovered his $100 billion loss from 2022. In mid-June 2025, Mark Zuckerberg's net worth is estimated to be around $240 billion to $241 billion, ranking him as the world's second richest person, just behind Elon Musk. So what can we learn from Mark Zuckerberg's $100 billion downfall? 1. Vision comes with risk. Changing the future is expensive. 2. Never bet everything at once. 3. Focus matters. Zuckerberg had to return to basics to recover. 4. Money is a number. Reputation is priceless. Despite losing billions, Mark stayed focused, took the blame, and earned respect. Mark Zuckerberg lost $100 billion in 1 year and didn't give up. Would you have the courage to keep going after a loss like that? Subscribe for more billionaire breakdowns, where fortune and failure walk hand in hand.